I've done a few. I've never hosted one, so.
All
right, we're live. We're just missing Jessica. So we're just gonna wait on her. I don't know where she is.
just be live and wait.
Does she have internet issues?
Oh, she didn't text me or anything.
Oh goodness. There we go.
All right. Well, I guess we can just talk about what we're reading right now.
Okay.
Oh, people are here. Yay.
Hey, yeah, that's nice.
Hello, everyone.
It's all the romance gang, basically. Hi, people.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
That one hurts. All right. Who's going first?
Okay, I guess I will. I'm actually reading book 2 of the Hades trials. Well, I'm just skimming because I didn't like book 1 all that much, but I just need to know what's gonna happen, you know? Like, I love the potential of it. It didn't really work out, but I want to see how it ends.
Yeah. I think I might do that too. Go into the next 2. I think it's a trilogy, right? I think I'll go into the next 2 and see. I'm not good at skim reading. I've never have been, but I tried doing that with All Kidding Aside. That just didn't work. I didn't know what was happening, so I just did nothing.
You just gotta go straight to the dialogue.
I tried your whole methodology. It didn't work out for me, but I'm reading an Alexandria House because Samantha said that Sanctuary is really good. And so far, I'm liking it.
Oh,
it's really good.
No, me and Charles. We discussed it.
We were just like, we didn't like it.
What?
You guys didn't like it? Oh, no.
Okay,
I love it.
I'm like 2% in, so give me some time.
I mean, I hope you like it, but we're here for you if you don't.
Watch me like this one, even though I just really hated. I actually didn't hate it, but I just really didn't like Set. Watch me really like this one. Oh god. But yeah, that's what I'm reading right now.
I am currently reading. It's a lion shifter romance. When an Alpha Purrs by Eve Langlis.
Oh yeah,
it's super good. It's really good. It's like the audio is maybe only like 5 hours, but it's like nice. Steamy from beginning to end, which is what I need right now.
Yeah, like I finished the Talia Hibbert book today, and I felt accomplished.
It's a good one.
That is a good one.
All right, should I go?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm reading Raven Song. I'm just kind of barely in the beginning, but I loved Wolf Song so much. Lisa, no. Lisa.
Lisa, you didn't like Wolf Song?
She's like the only person ever who didn't like Wolf Song.
I love that book so much.
I haven't finished it, but like what I've read, I've loved. It's really, really good.
Yeah. I loved it. It was so good. Seriously. I haven't talked about anything other than that, it seems like. Like that's all I've been talking about is Wolf Song.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, all of my vlogs were just me talking back and forth about All Kidding Aside. So
Cherry asked me why I didn't like it. But that's just send the 40 people who are watching this at my DMs telling me why I'm wrong. So I basically didn't like it because it's very character driven and I'm not like, it was just slow for me and I just couldn't get into the characters. So it was like a personal preference. It was not the story. Clearly. Yeah.
What about like the things that happen in the middle where like, I don't want to spoil it, but like, you know, the emotional parts that didn't get you, Lisa?
No, I guess I have a frozen heart because like I didn't care.
You have a frozen heart where you cry at every single book.
Yeah,
It's very character driven.
I think it's the writing. I think
It
it's the
is.
writing.
Yeah, the writing is a little different.
A little bit choppy, a little bit different. So I didn't, and I was listening to audiobook, so it's not the same if I were to read it. I feel like if I were to read it, I could process emotions better. But when I'm audiobook and I'm like working, it's not the same. Like I don't care. I'm still crying. Like, over me, my crying at work. But
oh gosh.
What I already finished my last PNR book that I'm gonna finish for this readathon. But I read Her Dark Angel by Felicity Heaton, and it's an angel romance. And it was boring. Like, it was like a 3 out of 5 stars for me. Nothing really happened in the story to make me... It's about a human and an angel, but the human might have, some special powers. So, it's set in Paris, so that was nice.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah. I watch your vlogs, Lisa, and you're just like, I don't like most of these books. And then you read Molly Harper.
Yeah, 5 stars.
She thought it was at 9.
But then now I like paranormal romance. I do. I like a specific 90% contemporary.
I like contemporary paranormal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a touch of magic.
Yeah.
All right.
You're like me where like I can't do like high fantasy. I can do low fantasy.
Yeah.
Where it's just like I hate to be the person that's always like bringing up like the the canceled whatevers, but I don't have any other examples. So like Harry Potter is kind of like on the lower end of fantasy, even though they have all the ghouls and goblins and whatever. Yeah. So I liked it, but then like if we're talking about Game of Thrones, I can't do it. That's too much for me.
Yeah.
I don't like much action as well because I find that paranormal romance tends to have a lot of action scenes. So if we can
I get bored.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I don't like action movies. I don't really care about action that much. So I'm just like, well, can we get to, the romance?
Yeah,
that was kind of my problem with Hades, though. It was like, it was so much action and I
it just wasn't even
where was
good
the
action.
romance?
It wasn't even good action.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give y'all that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you can go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You get it? Like in Zoom meetings for meetings. It's like, no, you go ahead. You go ahead. It's a work meeting.
It's so polite.
It's even worse because she's Canadian and I'm Southern, so we're like doing the same level of hospitality. No, you go. No.
Apologize to a parking spot today because parking. Like, sorry. And I'm like, dude, nobody cares, but we apologize to the parking spot.
Oh my!
That's precious. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What were we even saying? I've lost track, and it's been 2 seconds.
Power of Hades.
Oh yeah. So like my expectations were like very low. Like they were on the floor. Like the bar was low.
Crystal and Samantha give it 2 stars. I was like, okay, well.
Yeah, I was like, here are my expectations. And so I liked it better than I think other people did. But yeah, I mostly liked Hades from what I saw of him. He was there for like 2 seconds. But like I liked the 2 seconds I saw.
He was there by voice too most of the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
He wasn't even there. Like nothing happened.
I'm waiting I need to go to the other books to see if I like actually like Hades. You know what I wanted this to be, or rather this is like that one book that the Slytherin romance that everyone was talking about, the YA book, and I read it and I can't remember what it's called. It like I felt like this was the
Serpent
the Darkness Between Us or something like that. That Trisha Levenseller.
Yes, that one. I felt like this was like the adult version of that.
Yeah.
And I like this a little bit better.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a series. So I got to the end of the book and I was like, wait, what?
Where's the rest of it? Yeah.
I was like, where's the rest of it?
Yay!
I got so angry.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi.
Sorry. All of our live shows are at 9, so I was like,
but
about an hour.
I put in big font, 8 o'clock.
I only saw you said get on 10 minutes early, and I was like, oh, okay, you're sending this really early, Lacey. Like, Sorry.
Well, good news is you're only 10 minutes late. Not
Sure.
even.
Yeah.
Not even.
What I
Show's
missed.
barely started. Oh, we just got complained about the lack of romance in Power of Hades and what we read after it.
I agree.
So are you reading anything right now, Jess?
I'm reading Infernal by Lindsay Hall, which is the one. Lacey, you saw the ad for it on Facebook.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And it's good so far. It's better. Okay. It's Hades Persephone, so it's a lot better than Power of Hades.
Oh, man.
Oh, dang.
So chose that one.
Yeah, right. Should have gotten the ad earlier.
You should have. But I think Jessin from Jessin Reads Romance, it was on her TBR, and I saw it.
Yeah. And
I really liked the cover, so I was like, I'm going to get that. So, yeah. And it's on Kindle Unlimited.
Oh, check it out.
Nice.
Crystal Parks on mute.
My dog is barking. My dinner just got delivered, so
the struggles.
Yeah,
I told you he's
relatable. I guess we can say our ratings for the book.
Oh.
Okay, let's start
Okay.
off.
So I'm scrolling through what I missed.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm giving it 2 stars.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I give it 2 stars
I was
too.
expecting like a 3.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
think
get.
it could have been a 3, but I just got too annoyed.
it was kind of painful to read through. Like it was.
Yes. The writing, I just like could not.
Like Hunger
Yeah.
Games for adults, but without adult content.
I felt like I was reading again.
Okay, well, I gave it a 3.75. I listened to the audiobook, and it
Me
was
too.
pretty okay.
Yeah, I gave it a 4, which is high for me because I listened to the audio. The audio was
Yeah.
really good.
That you gave
I
it a
was expecting a 1 star.
Dang.
I gave other books a 1 out of 5 stars, but this one I actually liked. I was like, I had a lot of books that like Greek mythology, and it was like
I did like
I was
that. Yeah.
fine without the romance, but then I got to the end, and someone was like, "This is a series." I'm like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
See that was another reason.
Like now I have to
stars.
read the rest but yeah, I gave it a 4.
I hate
it too.
when novellas are episodic. Like I don't like that. It should be a complete story. I hate having to get like 5 novellas to get the story. Like no.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I mean, I don't know if we still want to talk about Power of Hades, but Sacrifice by Katie Robert, I didn't know was a series, so the ending.
Oh, yeah.
What? Like,
Yeah, that's why I didn't read it. That's why I didn't.
The ending
read
is
it.
crazy.
I don't want to deal with the cliffhangers.
But it's
such a
so
good
good,
book.
Lacey. You have to read it.
Yeah.
Doesn't she have like 3 or 4 books planned?
Really?
I think
Oh,
so.
goodness.
It's
She
at
writes
least
fast, though.
trilogy. That's
Yeah.
true.
So, like, that one's a menage, right?
But
And she's
not
got how many parts?
It's an MMMF.
Yeah.
There's more than one.
I think it gets up to like MMMF. It gets to like
Nah.
a quadron.
Yeah, that's what I
What do you
said.
even call it?
That's
Yeah,
That's a lot.
3 guys.
You have to read it. The last scene is like absolutely
No.
crazy. You're like, wait, what?
That is where I draw my line. I will not step over it.
You're not alone though, Desiree. Lisa doesn't like more than one guy.
I really don't like cheating is like one of my like I don't like tropes, and I know it's not, but like in my head.
No.
In my head though, it feels like it, so I don't like it. I just don't like
She's
it.
not even like more with one of them. They're all strangers to her. So
And
it's
I
Yeah.
just
better.
my body physically rejects it. I can't do it. I just can't.
See, I haven't read it yet, and I'm over here like I'm very intrigued with this. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try that one.
And the thing is, I've tried other ones, right? Because like I'll see the synopsis,
Yeah.
and, ooh, this is interesting, and then I'll read it, and then I'll get to like parts and just be like, no, absolutely not, and then I just put it away.
If it helped you, I actually read the book, which is rare for me. That's how much I liked it.
Dang.
I will say it's $4 for
it's
a completely short
expensive.
novella. So she
Yeah.
can make big if she's gonna release it as like 4 novellas when it could have been one novel.
Or like put it on
Yeah.
KU, you know?
Right.
Yeah, that's expensive for a novella. I can't do that.
It is.
I'm tempted to do her Patreon if it's $5 a month, and then you get all of her books.
Yeah, we talked about that during the book club.
Mm-hmm.
Tamika,
Yeah.
is she in it?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, seems pretty worth it, you know?
I mean, she would probably lower the price if she wasn't selling her books. So I'm assuming that.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I did because I wanted to read it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Samantha just said that she's on Scribd. I did not know that. That's
I
cool.
didn't know that.
What?
Oh, it's on
Okay.
Scribd? I didn't know that. Oh.
Okay, we learned something
it
new
out.
today. Our fact of the day.
Overdrive has it. I'm gonna look up.
Actually, like, let me just see what she has on Scribd, because I've never actually looked up too many indie authors on Scribd.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget about them when it comes to Scribd. I did not know.
Is there a free trial? I've never been on Scribd.
What? It does.
I
It's a
think
30-day
so.
free trial.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, the free trial is really good, but it's an expensive service. It used to be $7. Now it's like, depending on where you purchase the service, it's either $8 or $9 per month. So
kind of like Kindle.
And they're always
Yeah.
taking
Limit
books
you.
away too. I hate that.
Yeah.
They change their
Oh.
books all the time. No warning.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They're like Netflix.
Yeah, true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know everyone is talking about cheating, but polyamorous is not cheating.
I know it's not. I should say that. I do know it's not. It just feels like it in my head. I know it's not. Oh
But
my
at
gosh,
the same
feel
time,
so
I have
good.
read cheating books.
Yeah, I just don't like them. I get so like turned off by it when like someone's cheating. So that's like my huge biggest I don't like trope. So yeah.
Mhm.
That's how I am too. I really dislike cheating for sure.
Yeah.
That's a DNF for me.
Yeah, it's
What
just
about emotional cheating?
Mhm.
I
didn't actually know that was a thing.
I kind of almost wish I read a course. I don't
And I was
know. Like,
Wait, what?
It's like
if there's no trust
girl-
there.
It depends on that
heroine is
one.
in a relationship already, and then the hero is the other guy. You know.
Yeah, it depends for that one for me, depending on what her current relationship is like. Because, like, if her current relationship is kind of toxic and abusive, and then she has like emotional cheating, then I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense. You see another person who's
But
much
it's
nicer to you.
interesting if the guy
Yeah.
is actually a good guy. It's like that.
Yeah,
much
then it's
more
like
That
interesting.
hurts.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
I feel like that's hard.
Kennedy Ryan, I think Hookshot or book 2 is that. That's why I really want to read it. It sounds so angsty.
You haven't read it?
No, I haven't read the Hoop series yet.
Book 2, I didn't finish.
I didn't do Blockshot.
The book.
I need to read them.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's one of those things, like any trope or anything that might be problematic, like depending on how that author handles it and what they do with it, like after, it can work for me. It's just, I've read some books that actually had cheating in it, like Candy Sterner's one, that one, the duet. Like, I hate to even say it worked for me, but like, I liked that one. But then, like, I've read other, what is it, like, What He Never Knew or something like that.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
What he
Anyway.
doesn't know?
Yeah, I think so. But it just depends on, I don't know, like how the author does it, because I feel like some of those things can, that's how you see the characters grow, is through what they do while they go through that, I don't know.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It can be relatable.
Yeah, I'm by circumstance by circumstance too for a lot of things, but that's usually like when I see it in like the synopsis, I'm like, next. I don't have time for it.
Yeah. I agree with you on that for sure. Definitely.
What was your guys' favorite book that you read during your readathon? I've only read 2 books, so it has to be Power of Hades by default. But
So what was the other one then?
all kidding aside, by I really wanted to like it. Like I tried so hard. It started so good, and then like towards the middle, something happened where she tried to like throw 50 million elements into it, and it's only 256 pages. So I don't know why she thought that doing all of this extra was going to make the book better. It was too much. I didn't like it.
Summer and Red Wolf Song. My favorite was Raven Song, so I read that.
Oh, was it good?
Mm-hmm. I still like Wolf Song better, but
Okay.
I really liked Raven Song.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to finish it. Still haven't finished it.
I'll get to it one day.
The next one. But I read the synopsis of book 4 and it spoils something in book 2. So
Oh.
Oh, really?
really?
I'm glad I haven't done that yet then.
I haven't read it.
it spoils the
Yeah.
last 2 pages of book 2. So
Dag.
like something's revealed, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I knew that because book 4 told me." But it's fine.
Oh, no.
It's good.
Oh, well, mine was probably Mating the Huntress
I read that too.
by Talia Hibbert. I give that one 4 stars. They're just super cute.
It's so cute.
I wanted it to be
Easy
longer.
to read.
Yes, I want it to be. I think she's extending it to make it a series. though.
She's writing another
Yeah.
book.
Because she has like a million siblings, so I was like, can't she?
Yeah.
I know.
There were,
Can she make another one?
10 siblings, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, these parents.
Oh gosh, it's just like my dad's siblings. He's like 13 siblings or something like that.
God.
Oh wow.
That's so many. Holy cow. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's from Mississippi, and it was in like the the 60s. So
So that's normal.
I don't know. It was just common then. Yeah.
The Mystic Bayou series.
My favorite
What's-
Bayou series? Go
ahead.
No, I just was going to say my favorite. It's like Wolf Song. I absolutely loved Wolf Song, but then I also read a Cressley Cole one that I loved too.
Mm.
Dark Needs at Night's Edge. That was
Ooh,
super,
yeah.
super good.
Is that the ghost one?
Loved that one. Yes, I loved it.
The ghost one. So good. That's one of my favorites too.
You
I
made me want to
loved it.
read it watching your vlog. Like I really want to read it now.
Because I just gush about him. I'm like, I don't know. I get excited. That one was seriously so good. It's one of my favorites so far in the series.
I read
Loved
a
it.
pirate book by her. It wasn't paranormal. It was
Did
pretty
you
good.
really?
I'm so excited
Really?
for
From Cressley Cole. Yeah.
Mm.
She wrote
Cressley-
his.
Oh,
I
yes.
think- well-
Is it the duet?
Is it? I don't know. It's a girl that got shipwrecked and like was on an island for like years, and then the guy comes to rescue her and runs away from him
Wow.
because he's like, "I'm here to save you." And just like,
I'll get mine. Ugh.
I love the synopsis of this.
Everyone.
Good books.
They're pirate romances.
yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I seen those.
I've-
Don't have Captain
seen
of the
those too.
Pleasures, though.
I don't
Pricey.
love her historicals like
Same.
as much as her paranormals and
Paranormal.
contemporaries. But I mean, they're still really hot and fun.
I'm excited. I haven't read them yet.
No, there are fun, Jess. They're very cozy.
Okay.
What
They're in
is
the
it,
jungle.
cozy?
Holy.
They're in a jungle for a
Cozy.
long
Cressley
time.
does cozy.
Right.
Close proximity, and it's just like, ooh, cozy.
Oh.
My favorite book was How to Run with a Naked Werewolf by Molly Harper, and Lacey gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And I gave it
I love Molly Harper.
I read it years ago.
I know, and I thumbs up.
And then one I like by Molly Harper.
Pardon?
You didn't like the Molly Harper I liked that I read years ago.
Oh yeah, I gave that one a 3 out of 5
Oh,
stars.
which one?
You didn't like that
We're
one?
all just like,
Next girls don't have fangs.
oh, a
You didn't
vampire
like
one?
that? I love that one.
I read them so long ago.
I know you did. I know you did, Charles. I thumbs up your review too. It means I'm reading the book that I thumbs up. So yeah. I'm sorry.
I love that.
Unpopular historical romance opinions by Lisa, Lacey, and Jess.
Oh, she has a pen name, really?
It's Christy Cunning, Cressley Cole.
Really?
Are you sure? I mean, she's not writing right now.
Oh.
Unless this is someone else, because there's a lot of names going on in the comments.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, my vlog's going to be up tomorrow. That's what I was editing when I realized I was supposed to be here.
Oh, no.
I did.
A clip of you being late.
I'm going to try to put it up tomorrow.
Mine will probably go up somewhere
you,
midday.
Charles?
Mine Monday.
See, Crystal's been daily vlogging, so very
I'm done.
And Lisa too.
Yeah.
Lisa has been. I loved your vlog.
Putting in the work.
I have one more vlog to go up. I have nothing to say after. I'm like, what am I doing? I can't recount.
Lisa, you should have read the Fireblood series by Ruby Dixon, not her shifter, not the wolf one. You would have liked that one.
It's too much for Lisa. She likes her contemporary.
Is it? Oh,
I like contemporary paranormal.
Yeah.
That's why I told her to read The Bears.
Yeah.
I still need to read The Bears because you told me to read those too a while ago.
Yeah, but if anyone wants more bear shifters, Silver Silence by Nalini Singh. I know Jessica didn't love it, but
because that was my first thing. So
yeah. But Silver Silence is so cute. It's just so cute. It's an alpha bear hero.
I love werebears. So
what?
Is that in the Psy Changeling series?
It's the spin-off series, book one.
The spin-off?
So you could read it.
I would not recommend reading it as a standalone because I was like, what is happening?
Oh, I'm probably going to do that anyways. I can't read that fast.
I mean, yeah, there's
I trusted Lacey with like Visions of Heat for reading that series.
No,
and I hated Visions of Heat.
My rating is up on Goodreads, all right?
I was like, why is this book so bad?
Well, I put it into the Amazon wish list thing, so I know that it exists. So I'll read it eventually.
And to clarify, Christy Cunning is not Cressley Cole, but Christy Cunning has 3 pen names. There's too many authors.
Okay. All right, we've cracked the code.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We should talk about Queen Takes Knights, though. I know a couple people have also read it. I gave it 3 stars. It was a good start to a series, but I didn't love it. But it was fun and kinky.
It was short, right?
Yeah, it was really short. But isn't the series really long?
I think so.
Yeah.
I read that a while ago.
Wait, what is this?
Queen Takes Knights.
It's a another polyamorous paranormal. So don't even need to act.
That's right.
Oh, I need to add this to my TBR then.
12 books. Oh my god.
What? Oh god! Wait, are they all like 100 pages?
Are they like actual like full length?
The covers are pretty though.
Goodreads has 7, so I don't know if there's a.
Amazon says 12.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Goodreads.
Let's see.
I've seen this book.
Book number 12 is 29 pages. What the frick? Okay, well, I think there are like a few full links in here because I'm looking at the length and some of them are like 350 and then some of them are like 72.
Blocked the wrong person. Oh my god, how do I unblock?
Oh no!
So sorry.
What happened?
How do I unblock?
No.
I think I'm the newest YouTuber here, so I'm the wrong person to answer this question.
We can't see any of that. Only Lacey has the power, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to block the weird people.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of people you've had to block just
Yeah.
like 20 minutes. I don't know what's happening.
Okay. You guys continue.
Yeah.
They're probably like, what happened?
Wait, what? Like Lacey's blocking people? What?
One person's blocked or a lot of people are blocked?
Oh no, there's been a lot of people in the chat that Lacey's had blocked that are saying nasty things. So
Yeah.
It happens a lot on these like romance live shows. There'll be like weird people. Yeah, they'll like come in like out of nowhere. I'm like, why are you here?
Guy.
Yeah.
Do you want a boyfriend? Those guys.
Yeah.
Oh my.
They'll talk about like people in the show and then people in the chat. I think one of them like tried to like at me in one of the lives, like, you're really pretty. And I'm like, I didn't say anything. Like
Alexandra mirrored me. Ew. How many books did you guys read for this readathon?
2.
7.5.
What? Holy cow! 7.5?
I'm
so impressed.
Audiobook helped. Charles,
I read
15.
30.
Oh, just kidding.
No, it's
20.
because I like bought like 20 novellas that were all like an hour.
Oh, okay.
So I just was like
That's
breezing through novella after novella.
I read 5 novellas.
The novellas by Ruby Dixon sounded really good.
They do.
Yeah, they were so fun. They were all contemporary with a little bit of paranormal romance. Like they were like, they did it, and then they would be like, okay, it's time to shift. And I'd be like, good, because like we already passed like everything. They're really great.
Oh my.
I didn't know Ruby Dixon had those books. So
yeah, lots of people didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know until Lacey told me a while ago. They're somewhere in my Kindle.
Lacey read it so many years ago, though. Like 2 years ago.
Lacey's read everyking years ago. I feel like I'll look at a romance and then Lacey's
She's like, I read that like years ago.
It makes me wonder what I only read while she was reading something. Like, what was I doing with my life? Okay, yeah, continue, Crystal.
But the cover.
I only read 3 books.
Jay Crownover's Marked Men series.
Mm-hmm.
They look so much like that.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah,
part of it. They're like posed exactly the same, and the font's like the same.
Watch it be the same artist.
Yeah.
Probably.
The first one has a 3.5 average on Goodreads.
Oh.
Oh, that's low.
Yeah, the first one's not that great. I think it was like the 4th.
Which one's the best one?
I think the 4th one I like the most.
4th one.
Yeah, this is why I stopped looking at Goodreads ratings, which is why.
Oh yeah, I stopped a long time ago.
Like I'll like put it in like I'll put it in as like to our currently reading, and then I'll like block it so it won't show me like the rating, and then I'll like go ahead and read it. Because then as soon as the number is in my mind, I start thinking about, well, this is a 3.2 book. I'ma hate it.
I look at the ratings when I'm in the middle of the book / when I'm about to finish.
Still can't do that.
Yeah,
it'll affect the way I think.
I can't look at the rating.
Yeah, it gets in my head.
I feel pressure to like it if it has a high rating.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'm missing something. Let me rate it a 4 just to be safe.
Maybe I'm missing something.
You're great. You're not missing anything.
I do that all the time though.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Be confident in your rating. But I'm also generous a lot of times. I'm like, give you an extra star. Give you an extra half.
I don't think about it too much.
Have we talked about how Lisa didn't like Wolfsong? Because
we
Briefly,
did.
Yeah.
We did decide to do it because 69 people will come at me in my DMs and be
Let's
like,
bring it up again.
So sad.
I just didn't care, Jessica. I'm sorry. I texted you. I don't care, Jessica. I don't care. I tried my best. I just don't care about these characters so much.
I can't even hear that. I can't hear you. No.
Like my heart can't take this.
She wrote like a love letter as her review for like how much she adored the characters, and I was just like, I don't care about them though. And then I told Lacey too, and Lacey was like,
This
as expected.
They're so precious, though. Okay, well.
It's so good though. It's one of the best MMs I read. It's super long though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I still get to like 20 hours. I was like, can't you write like a 7-hour audiobook?
Just condense it. It was so long.
It is very long.
It's really long.
But I think that's what kind of like, made it good for the slow burn that it was.
Yeah,
it was like right length for what it was doing.
Very unique. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, I love slow burns.
When it happens,
I can't unblock on StreamYard. I don't know why.
You can't?
Oh, no.
That poor person.
I know. I'm sorry, Meowth.
They were very active in the comments.
I know, but they were too active. They pushed up that comment.
No.
Oh my god.
They're gonna come back and watch the live show later to see us just like flailing over it.
Like, we're so sorry.
So they can't watch it too, or they can watch it but can't comment. Is that the block?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a good
I don't
question.
know.
Try blocking Lisa and see what happens. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. What are you drinking there? You're burning me.
You hated Wolf Dog, so why are you even here?
Readathon. I'm sorry. Like, sign up for a Wolf Song Readathon.
Lisa can't sit with us at the table because she didn't like
I'm Canadian anyways. I'll sit at the Canadian table.
Where you can see hashtags.
What?
Where you can see hashtags and the rest of us can't.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, somebody was like, "Oh, it's blocked." And I'm like, I could still see it, guys. Like, I could see everything post. And I had to like message Lacey first because I didn't want to seem dumb. I was like, Lacey, like, what are they talking about? Like, I don't get it. And she's like, sent me screenshots of it being blocked, and I'm like, and I sent her screenshots of like mine, and then she's like, oh, I guess it's just an American thing. But is it unblocked now or no?
No, it's still blocked.
I think it's still blocked.
I'm applying to be like some type of social media intern or whatever, and I had to go through Instagram to find hashtags. I couldn't find anything because it's blocked. I'm like, come on. Messing up my gig here. Of all the things. Why are people in the comments?
Oh, I feel so bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
I love how she's like, you blocked Megan with the question.
No, like, what's wrong with you?
There's the comment right above that one.
Lisa, you
Are
should.
they on Instagram as the same name? Maybe we can message them.
I hope so.
I will buddy read it with you, Lisa.
Raven song?
Oh god.
Yeah, buddy read it with Charles. He can make you love it.
Y'all should do a collaborative video. Yeah, that's a collab video in the making right there.
Yeah.
For sure. I second the motion.
Have any of you guys read Millie Taden?
I've heard of her. She's got a lot of books.
If you were bored with the first one, you'll be very bored with the second one.
I heard the second one is better.
Is Wolf Song in Gordo's point of view? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's Gordo's book?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to read that. I'm going to prioritize that first.
The romance isn't as good though, so.
Is this slow burn?
Yes.
Slow burn.
Sort of like a second chance?
Yeah. Slow burn, second chance?
Is it a simmer?
A simmer.
Should we start calling them that? Simmer romances?
Yeah.
I think we should.
I think so. There's like an in-between where it just simmers.
I love it.
To the point that you're
simmers.
There. To the point that you're not even sure if it's still romance. Yeah, I can't. Ariana Zapata, I don't like her either. I'm sorry. Let me just expose.
Oh, okay. Actually hurt,
Oh,
but
I can understand
say,
that.
Lisa. I can't.
You're Aaron, and I couldn't do it. Like, it was like halfway through, and I just couldn't do it.
wait, which one did you watch? Or not watch, read?
Dear Aaron?
Oh, I haven't
I
read
don't
that
like
one
that
yet.
one. I
No,
don't like that
either.
one.
Dear Aaron
You
was
should read
one of her best.
From Lukov with Love. That's my favorite one.
That one's so good. I love that one.
Maybe I'll try
Yeah,
it.
I feel bad. I don't like the Wall of
Mhm.
Winnipeg in me. I did not
that's
like
a lot of people's favorite, Wall of Winnipeg.
I know.
I liked Culty a lot too, but it was so it's about as slow burn as Lukov. They're all slow burn, but Culty
They're
was
all
really
really
Yeah.
good.
slow burn.
I read Kulti and Lukov, and I liked Lukov best, even though it was like hecka, like hate to love in the beginning. Like it was very, very hate and then love,
Yeah, it was.
which was hard. But I really loved it at the end.
Did any of you guys read an angel romance? Because mine's not. The cover lied. He has wings, but it's
No.
Oh,
no, it's
I
not
did.
an angel romance. What'd you read, Charles?
I read For the Hell of It. It's a reverse harem fallen angel romance.
Ooh,
Interesting.
I
It's
like
not good.
fallen angels. Did you like it?
It's like similar to Power of Hades, but this one has more steamy times in it.
So it has one then.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Was
So
that too
I think
harsh?
I think it's like a little bit longer than Power of Hades, but it's more steamy. There's actual romance in it.
That's a fun cover.
It's like a purple color with like
Yeah.
the girl on the.
I see.
I didn't read an angel one. I skipped it. I haven't found an angel romance that I love. Does anyone? I've only read the first one and
No.
oh, I forgot. How could I forget that one?
Other than that, though, no.
Okay, never mind. I changed my mind. That one is good.
Wait.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, which one is that?
Crescent City, Sarah J. Maas.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Stop it.
Whatever it's
I'm
called.
Oh, I didn't love that one.
I did like that
It's-
one.
It's too long. I'm never gonna get to that.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
That one was
It was-
slow. It was
It's
so good. I'm
huge.
with you on that, Jess. I loved it.
Me and
Oh, and I
Crescent
did
City.
like-
Guild
the first
Hunter by
Guild
Nailani
Hunter
Singh.
What?
What?
Izzy said the Guild Hunter series.
Oh, yes.
I read the
Yes.
first one.
I read the
I have
first
to
one.
read
I didn't
that
love the
series.
first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nothing about angels really attracts me for like a romance, so I never gravitate towards them.
They're so good.
I know, I like
Okay,
angels.
yeah.
I like demons, angels, gods, goddesses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. I want to read more god and
Mhm.
goddess romances.
Yeah.
Like, because the Power of Hades didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
How about Grim Reaper? Does anybody have any Grim Reaper romances? Is that dark?
I
Sorry.
would
I
be
feel like that's like
down
a
for
too
that.
dark.
Is
Oh
that a
no!
thing?
Could you consider the Four Horsemen series
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We can consider that.
by
Laura
I
thought.
forgot the name
Okay.
of it.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Meow Vader. Wish you couldn't see.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Okay.
Do you
Is she
figure it
back?
out?
Hey,
No,
everyone.
there's, like,
Is
no
it
way
Curvy
to-
Metal Head Show? That person? Or no?
No.
What did you
Meow
unblock?
Vader.
Who did you?
She can see, but she can't comment.
Okay.
Oh
So I'm
no.
glad she's still here. She's been agonizing for 10 minutes over this. So.
Lacey.
Oh my god.
Lacey.
She's like, what's happening?
Videos in the back trying to see if they're giving me advice on how to do it.
Oh.
But you didn't do it, right?
No. Okay, let me just watch this YouTube video for a second.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Oh
thanks.
my!
It feels really bad, guys.
Oh my!
I see that you added For the Hell of It to your want to read, Jessica.
Yeah, I have the audiobook in my library, so I just downloaded it. excited.
I
Oh,
forgot that people added that to their Goodreads wants to read because I stopped using that years ago. I feel like I've read a Grim Reaper romance, but I can't remember if it was a webtoon or a book. I've read so many things, I don't know.
Are any of you gonna read is it Elise Kova? Her Fae. I guess that's more
the Hades for Persephone one.
Yes.
Is it
want
Fae?
it. It just came out today, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it did come out today.
Oh my god. Y'all, I figured it out.
Oh my god.
YouTube studio. That YouTube video helped. Yeah.
So is she back?
She is.
Is she in?
I think so, right, Megan?
Okay. Well, it's if anyone needs to know,
An angel for
go
Emily.
to the YouTube studio website and go to the video and the community, and then you can do it.
Okay, so she should be able to comment now.
Yes.
That's good.
Oh, Lacey, you're the best. That was
was like so much effort.
So pure.
I know. There was no.
Oh, she's been commenting on her other account.
Oh my god, Megan.
Oh.
Megan.
Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Megan.
Oh my.
I haven't had Audible Escape for a while. I'm just using my library.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it gone?
Yeah. I just got the email the other day.
The upgraded version. I don't know how it's working now.
Oh, doesn't it just come with the membership?
With Audible?
Like, that seemed like that was how it worded.
Yeah. But I think like all like
your monthly membership, then you have certain titles that you can also listen to for free.
How much does that cost for Audible?
It's like, but it doesn't have as many romances. I have it. I was gonna read the third book in the Side Changeling. The audiobook was on Audible Escape, but now it's not on the new thing. Like basically, like it's barely anything in the romance.
It's really lackluster since they got rid of Audible Escape. There's hardly anything on there. So.
But what is that? I have no idea how they were even paying authors because like you could listen to literally as many as you wanted for such a cheap price.
Because it's not
a lot of them were indie authors too.
Like KU, you know, based on number of pages, number of minutes that you listened. So I don't know how that worked.
Yeah. And I heard a bunch of different things about how KU worked over the years. Like they would have like a pool of how much people made and then split it up. It was like all this weird.
That whole thing came out with Alexa Riley.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah.
Stuffing their books and like trying to get the system.
Yeah.
I miss their books to be honest, because I'm not paying $2.99 for a 79-page book. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not.
Not after I heard that they were like not writing their own book.
Writing,
Really?
I mean, with the amount
they would come out with like a new release a week.
Yeah.
Like, there was no way.
I mean, they were still like okay books, you know.
Yeah.
but then like that controversy just like went away. No one, I was like, okay, and like they're now still doing like aren't they doing a podcast?
Yeah. Read Me Romance. Yeah. I haven't been caught up on that. I think I just listened to the first season and I haven't listened since because I got lazy. But they're funny. They're really funny.
They are.
Conspiracy theory is that Alexa Riley is actually Lucy Darling, Ella Good, and like all the other
right, all the
together. Yeah. They all promote the same titles, so
they do.
You can't lie to me, guys. But I'm still reading them, so that's my.
I feel like there's like they have cliques of some sort because there's like certain novella authors that do like they promote each other in a group. Right. I've seen like different ones have their things.
Like years ago, Alexa Riley, Ruby Dixon, Katie Wilde, and Ella Good, they all wrote a series together.
Yeah.
So they're like friends, I guess, if they're not the same people. But Yeah.
They probably are.
I read
the
them
same
and they were
people.
good. Those series were good. I read a couple of them. I read the Pretty Something series, and there was like another one that I read.
I loved their MC novellas.
For Alexa Riley?
For all of them.
Because I don't think I've read those. MC isn't usually my priority, even though I like it.
Mm-hmm. If you're missing Alexa Riley, you guys should check out Lena Lucas. She's
I haven't heard of them.
Girls, I read them, but I didn't love them.
Did you?
Down.
They're like
okay. Charles pitched it as like Jessica Kane, but no plot. And already I was like, Jessica Kane doesn't really have plot. You know?
But these have even less plot.
Literally, yes, even less plot. So I couldn't give him more than 3 stars.
I
give him all 5 stars.
Okay. I'm gonna have to read one of these just to see.
It's literally just the sex, you know.
And they're only $1.
Yeah.
There's a couple on KU on here.
The student one, the college one.
Oh, did you read the bodyguard one?
No, is that the new one?
I think it's Possessed, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, I didn't read it. I read the college.
That was my favorite.
And then there was the like brother's best friend or something like that.
There's
you didn't
Pure
like
Crimes.
They just weren't enough for me.
They were perfect for me. It's like 80 pages. I can read it in an hour and I'm done.
That's fair. Speaking of which, Charles, I have a bone to pick with you. I read a novella that you suggested, and it was absolute garbage. Oh my god. I can't remember what it was called, but you had talked about it in one of your not a vlog, but like a wrap up. And it was like this transgender like feminization something. I hated it. It was god.
I remember you ranting to me about it.
Like that one wouldn't be for you.
I was so intrigued by the plot because it sounded great, and then I read it, and it was not it.
I have a feeling I like knew like that would not be up your alley.
Oh god,
it was like very weird.
It was a lot.
Is this one where like? This is the one where the dude dresses up as a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like his girlfriend is just like, yeah. He's like, you should dress up in my clothes, and I was like, okay, why not? And I never posted the footage of me like ranting about that because I was too lazy to edit that vlog. But
yeah, Charles has some misses.
that was a huge miss.
I didn't even know you read that.
I have it somewhere in my thing. I don't even know. I know I gave it 1 star, but I don't remember what like I wrote as my review. It was probably something short. I just don't remember what the author's called, and it was like a while ago. Wait, let me just scroll.
It's like I think they're like really small. Oh yeah, it's Her Gift to Him.
Yeah. Oh god.
It has a 4.2, but it's only 64 ratings.
So I gave it a 1 star, and I didn't say anything. But oh god, I hated it. I did rant to Lacey a lot about it. But yeah, I was like, I'll try something, something different, and that was just not it. Anyways, I'm gonna try this Lena Lucas. It was different.
Lena Lucas is safer than what is safer.
Okay. I'm trusting you on this one with this Lena Lucas thing.
I don't know if Lacey didn't like it.
I didn't hate it. It was okay,
I'll give it a shot. I love these novella authors because like I don't read as fast as Lisa and and Jess. I read super slow. It takes me like 2 minutes per page, which is why this whole readathon, I was just like, I'm still on this book because it didn't have an audiobook and I didn't like it very much. So otherwise, I would have been on book 30.
I couldn't make it through a Jessica Kane book. It was too long for me.
What?
Lisa, I'm not joking. If a book goes over 90 pages, it takes me forever to get through.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I get to like chapter 2, I'm like, I'm tired. That was enough.
Just skim. Like those novellas are like
You just go to the sex scenes. Then.
yeah.
I like read every single word and then I get tired.
Yeah.
Oh
I read every single word.
Just 10 more pages.
Yeah, and the last time
it makes a difference.
Like having a baby, and you're just like, whatever. Like,
oh, I love that part. Oh, I'm like the only person that loves that.
Read about the baby.
But yeah, like if I'll like read a novella on my own, like the Jessica Kane ones, Lacey always messages me and be like, "There's a new Jessica Kane out," and then we'll like read it, and then she's already finished it, and I still have like a few chapters left. And it's only been like a few hours or something, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like in the middle of the novella. I'll get there eventually. But yeah, it takes me forever to read stuff.
Same.
Oh, have you guys read His Human Nanny by Michelle Mills?
Yes.
No.
Oh, it's so cute. I mean, I need to
really
finish
cute.
it, but it's cute. So
It's
I have KU again, so I can read it.
Heroines series.
Yeah, and she goes to this like intergalactic nanny service or whatever, and then she's put on this planet where people look like devils, and she falls in love with a guy that looks like a devil. So I need to finish this. I'm gonna actually read that tonight.
That sounds good.
I heard that title, but I thought it was a contemporary romance. So I was like,
No.
what else?
Why would it be contemporary?
His Human Nanny.
Like, I was like, what?
You're really like pushing for this contemporary.
I know, this contemporary edge.
Let's talk about contemporary romances, guys. Paranormal romance readathon video.
I feel like you're me when like I'm watching a fantasy channel where I'm just like, yeah, this is too much. I can't. Where's the contemporary?
Yeah, I need real life. Like, bait me in.
Yeah. I watched your vlogs and I was like, what? And then you saw Molly Harper and I was like, that was a perfect author for you because she's like very light on the paranormal.
I called it my awakening. Like a paranormal creature. Just like, here, guys.
You should read her Mystic Bayou series. That one's really good.
I know I have to, yeah.
Yeah, that's the newest one.
I'm going to collect it slowly on thrift shops at thrift books.
Goodness. I love when you have your awakenings to genres. Like you'll like write off a genre after reading 2 books, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna try it again because we're doing the readathon. And then you find something in there that you like.
Yeah. But that's better than writing it off forever and just like never going back to it though.
Mm-hmm.
I just find it very amusing. I think it's really funny.
You think you
Lisa, I just want you to read Crestley Cole.
Who? Crestley Cole?
I just want you to read the Immortal After Dark series.
Okay, I'll try.
I want you to read those too.
I didn't.
I want to see.
Book, though.
You didn't like them?
The first, I've only read the first one, and it was just okay.
Mm-hmm. I read the second one, and it wasn't my favorite. It was like No Rest for the Wicked.
For the Wicked, yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently,
you didn't like that one?
As I thought.
Like apparently,
Lisa.
me and Lacey read the same book, but like 2 years different. Like she read it this year for this readathon, and then we were talking.
I was telling her about it, and it seemed like she didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
And then I look on Goodreads, and she rated it 2 years ago. But that one was the one. I'm giving it 2 stars. I don't think I rated it yet, but it was 2 stars for me. It was very like early 2000s kind of vibe, you know. And also there were mental vampire orgies, and I was like, what? What is going on?
What?
No, thank
what?
you. Whatever that was, I don't want that.
And the vampire hero was so lame. Like he
broke his tooth.
Yeah. I mean, that was cute. Like the premise is cute, but like the hero was so lame because he kept hating himself for being a vampire, seeing himself as a sin because he was religious before he turned. So I was like, oh god.
Okay.
God.
I read a Carolyn Sparks and I really liked it. It's on my shelf somewhere. I think it's called So I Married a Wizard. Wait, let me find it. It's like right up here. Oh, it's under like 10 books. All right, my shelf did not fall over, but this one. So my ring light is reflecting off of it. It looks super 80s, which is why I picked it up in the bookstore. I read this like in 2 days. We had a snow day when I was in university, so forever and a day ago now. But I loved it. That's all I did, and as I sat in bed and read this, I really, really liked it. I need to read the other ones in the series. The first book, I think he has like electric powers, and then like no one can touch him but the heroine. So I need to read that one. But yeah, I like her.
That sounds
so what book did you guys read for the before, when was it, before 2010? Was that the prompt? Was that the time period? What did you guys read for that?
I read
Anything?
by Laura Adrian.
Did you like that?
It was fine.
Or is that?
I don't remember.
Oh, did you read Laura Adrian?
It's fine.
Jess, which one did you read? The first one?
Midnight. The first one.
It was okay.
I started that.
It's okay.
I DNF'd it.
But I feel like I gave Dark Lover 3 stars too, so I'll probably continue.
I read the second one. The second one was all right.
Okay.
It's still good. It's still good.
I just want to know more about like their whole world and how it all works, and we didn't get a lot in the first one. Also, I am watching The Bachelorette, and this season's nuts. So whoever just commented that.
Oh, so you're back on the Bachelorette kick?
Yes, because I heard that this season was crazy, and I watched Juan Pablo seasons when it was on. I stopped when Colton was the Bachelor because that was, and everyone after that was annoying. But
so why was that one stupid? I've never watched any of that franchise, so why was that one in particular stupid?
He was obviously on it for the fame because he was just a washed-up athlete who wanted attention again, and so
that sounds like a romance novel.
It does.
Someone write this.
Very much like they all went on it to be social media influencers, and I'm like, now it's not about the love anymore. So
was it ever?
Yes, it was.
Okay. I watched The Real Housewives because you got to channel what you want to be in life.
You watch Real Housewives?
What did you watch?
Real Housewives of like everything, like
Atlanta is my favorite.
Beverly Hills.
I've only ever watched Atlanta.
Atlanta's my favorite.
What an amazing one.
All them.
New Jersey, flip the table. Are you kidding me? Flips the table. Goes to jail for fraud. That's me. Well, not yet. Like,
Are you gonna watch the new one?
No, I stopped watching it after I graduated from high school.
Oh, wow!
Yeah. Oh, dang! It's been a minute.
That's
That's been a minute.
Toronto or something, but that got canceled way too fast because nobody cares about us. So
there's a new one starting though. It looks crazy, and I'm gonna watch.
Salt Lake City or something.
Are they all crazy?
There's Housewives in Salt Lake City.
Yes. Apparently.
There's one with New York City, right? I like the New York City one too. That was
think so, yeah.
They apparently have one for this area, and I didn't know about that until like this year that they have one for Virginia. It's like I didn't even know.
What they do?
Yeah. I was like, we have rich people out here like that? Okay.
But for Beverly Hills, they just announced that Erica and her husband got a divorce, and you're just like, he's like 85, and she's in her 40s, 50s. So,
wow,
it's shocking. They've been married for 20 years.
I think I heard about that on Wendy Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love watching Wendy Williams.
I only watch it with my mom.
Her reactions are so funny.
Did you see the one where she fainted?
I've seen the meme of it.
That.
There's one.
There's like the meme of when like someone dies and she's just like, "Oh, she died. Oh, okay." I was like, "Oh."
There's a show in Canada called Hockey Wives, or is that in America too?
What?
Oh, that's
Hockey Wives.
I don't have that.
And then there's just like wives of hockey players.
That does sound very Canadian.
I want to watch that.
Yeah,
Why?
we just have basketball wives here.
Yep.
That sounds fun.
I don't really watch reality TV like that. It's like whatever my mom watches, I watch. But if she didn't watch it, I wouldn't watch any of this stuff. To be honest.
Same. I get my recs from my mom. She tells me
watch,
the
like,
up and coming reality TV shows.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know about this stuff?
That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know about these things.
Have you watched Mob Wives?
Yeah, actually, my sister likes the Mob, like in terms of like stories and stuff. So she watched it, and then we watched a few seasons when she would visit. And it's crazy, but I never like continued. So when she left for the holidays, because she comes for the holidays, I didn't continue. But like it was like a lot of fun.
Those girls would kill each other.
Yeah.
I mean, like they're like legit mafia.
I watched back when Big Ange was still alive, so it was like a while ago.
Oh.
I feel like they wouldn't be able to talk about anything on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's mostly you there for the fights.
True.
Yeah.
I
You just want to see them fight.
Yeah.
I saw someone on Twitter who said, like, don't romanticize mafias and like mafia romances are bad. And I went,
oh, yeah, they came at me on Twitter.
Yeah, Jess.
They came
Oh,
at
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know you. Stop.
Yeah, it's like these non-book people who
Yeah,
are
they're like the
taking it
mafia
out of
people.
context.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not like to be
Yeah.
romanticized or whatever. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
but it's
Like,
a whole
we
subgenre,
know what we're reading.
right?
Yeah.
Like, we know what we're getting.
Yeah.
stop romanticizing.
Yeah,
Where
and then they came to my video and were like, go away.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, I was like, who are these people? Don't romanticize the mob life.
Just read a mafia book; it'll change your mind.
Yeah.
just read one.
Yeah, you just need one good one and be like, wow, this is amazing. Like
exactly.
it's a lot of fun to read about. I love watching like all those docu-series on Netflix about the mob because they're so interesting. So I will definitely read a book about them.
Like, yeah.
Wait, which one?
True crime in general, I really like.
Yes.
Oh,
All the
yeah.
true crime. I'm a
Making
scaredy
Murder
cat, but
is
I'll
my
watch
favorite.
the true crimes. Yeah, that's a good one.
There's a
That
new
was my
season
favorite.
of Unsolved Mysteries.
I watched
Really?
it. It was really good.
I haven't watched it yet. The first episode was really slow, so I haven't continued.
Okay, so the second one really picks up because that was a really interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I need to rewatch the first one because I was watching it as I was trying to like wash my face and do my hair. So like I really didn't hear most of that one, but I watched the rest of it. And the second one is like probably, in my opinion, the most interesting. And then the Japan episode was the most eerie and spooky. So obviously you need subtitles for that one. You can't like do anything else when you watch that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's also the longest episode, the Japanese one. I think it was like an hour and a half.
Oh my
Because
god.
they're talking to multiple people about the tsunami and things like that. So, but that one was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like all these live shows eventually come back to Unsolved Mysteries. For some That's like the TV show.
Sweet Temptation
really
was
good.
not that great, especially for a mafia romance. I will say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe
I
for
was not a fan
narrative
of Sweet Temptation.
convenience, maybe, but mafia part was pretty boring.
Yeah,
Nope.
Teachin has some mafia books.
I don't think I've read like a mafia book yet. I've read some MCs, but I don't think I've read like a true mafia book. No, I haven't. I've like read whatever Jessica Kate has put out. And that's about the extent.
Like the monsters.
That's shade. You're like, whatever Jessica Kate, but
I mean, she does every single trope that's out there.
Yeah.
So she's done the mobster one.
The monster is the Seuss.
Yeah. So outside of that, I need like actual mafia books, and then I think I'll be set.
Yeah, I love J.M. Darhauer.
That's the one I was going to suggest.
Yeah, I want to read.
If that
I
was
want to
good.
read that author.
Yeah, because I know Nicolette really likes that series. Because when she first read it, she was like, I reread the book, and then I got the physical of all three, and she was like super into it. So, did you like it?
Is it the Monster in His Eyes series?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
Okay, so I need to read it.
Is the whole series good? Because you recommended me Sherry Thomas. Remember that? And then you were just like, she recommended it to me, and then she's like, "Oh wait, the second book sucks." By the way,
I recommend the first book. No one told you to continue the series, Charles. But read the first book, Beguiling the Beauty. It was so good.
I do want to read A. Zavarelli. I haven't read those books yet.
Ooh, Boston Underworld was really good too. I think the second
I like
Redmersky.
J.A. Redmersky. That was good.
Was my favorite.
Yeah. Anna Sayers is really good too.
Series, but it wasn't enough romance for me.
Sparrow's a mafia romance. I liked that one.
Sparrow by who?
L.J.
Oh,
Shen.
by L.J. Shen?
Oh.
Oh, really? That is a mafia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Okay, I have read a mafia. I read that one L.J. Shin, the princess one.
Kissy.
The pink cover. I don't know.
Yeah, the Kiss Thief.
Yeah.
Thank you. The Kiss Thief. That's the only.
Like 3 times already.
Oh, I really like the Annika Martin series too. Izzy mentioned it. I read it last year.
I haven't read that yet.
The third book was so good. It's got like a savage hero, you know? He was held in captivity or something like that for years.
Oh, yes.
Grew up in the wild. So good.
That reminds me of Tilly Cole's
the Scarred Soul series.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really good too.
What's this Annika Martin series that you mentioned?
Dark Mafia Prince, I think, is book 1.
Okay. I've never seen these covers.
She changed them, I think.
Well, I like them. They're like minimalistic. I'm gonna add it to my thing. Bloop. And you said your favorite was the 4th book or the 3rd book?
There's 4 books.
Oh, well, there's 3. I think the 4th one's a novella.
Okay, yeah. The 3rd one.
Okay.
But the first 2 books, they're like looking for the 3rd hero. They're all brothers.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm bad with
It's
series,
a Professional
though.
By Chris Lee Cole. Is that Mafia, right?
Oh yes, Game Maker series.
I want to read that one.
Okay, book 1 kind of sucks, but book 2 and 3 were amazing.
Oh my!
We're seeing like Lacey suggestions in action. This one kind of sucks, but
the second book is really.
Oh yeah, A. Zavarelli is the author for the Mystic Box the next few months, so that's exciting.
And my code or Jessica's
or
code.
mine.
Yeah, I was getting there.
They are expensive though, so for their boxes. But
I've never ordered any of these boxes.
Me either.
I do also like Jessica Hawkins' Violent Delight series. I've read the first one. But that was
I was thinking of buying that.
Oh, is that good?
I saw you loved it.
I
They
really
just got new covers too.
Yeah, I like the old covers better. But
I did too.
The new ones are still really pretty.
yeah, but like they're not that old. I don't get why authors replace
Right.
covers like so soon after they release.
Wait, which series did she change?
The Violent Delight series.
Violent.
I don't know if that's
Oh yeah, I think it's the old covers.
Did you continue the series though?
no.
Hmm.
I'm so bad at series.
I am too.
Yeah.
I'll come back
I'm
to
too.
Right. Like the unfinished series, especially.
the what
Like,
series.
the ones that aren't all released.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll wait for
Oh,
them. I'll tell myself I'll wait to binge them, never go back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what
Basically.
happened with the Fallen Men series with Gianna Darling. I'm 2 behind now. I just reached the cover of the next one, and I'm just
Oh yeah.
I have to go.
Yeah. I've only
I have
read
to
the
get
first
into
2
that.
in that. I'm so bad with series also. I still haven't gotten past book 4 or 5 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood because
Oh, that
it's
was
a
the
long series.
for that.
Oh
Yeah,
Or-
people say like I've gotten to like the best of the series or whatever and
Yeah.
to just leave it. And
Really?
I'm like,
First
come
three.
on.
The book 5 is also one of my favorites.
Who's book 5 if you remember?
Vicious.
Okay. I like him. Okay, maybe I should read book.
I can skip 4. Jessica's favorite.
What'd you
I'm
say?
reading Dark Lover right now.
Book 4 is my favorite, and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 is like the best one, hands down. I liked book 4. I really liked the heroine in that one. I related to her a lot, so I like the book 4.
And I love Butch so much.
I know that's your guy. So how are you liking it, Charles, Dark Lover? Are you like into it or no?
I'm like only like a third of my way through it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm getting a little bit confused because like it's jumping around to like different stories.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Who's this story? Who's this one about again? Because at first I thought it was like the father, and then I was like, oh no, it's Wraith. I was like, okay. So like I'm settling into it, but it's probably gonna be like a 3 or 4. Do the books get better?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
But
good.
2
I
is
like
my
ordered.
favorite.
I like went to the library and like checked out like books 2 through 5. Just
The
in case.
audiobooks are so good. I love that narrator.
Oh, I've never listened to the audios actually.
But he pronounces names wrong. I didn't check them until like halfway through.
Oh
the
yeah.
series.
Really?
Figured out how to pronounce them and changed his pronunciation.
Mhm.
I've been pronouncing them wrong because you were saying it a certain way.
Oh no.
Jim Frangione is the narrator.
Okay.
Oh, is John Matthew book 8?
Yes.
Oh, he's that far
So
in.
long to get to.
Nevermind.
I wanted to. That's like the character I really wanted to get to, and
Yeah,
it's so
he
far
takes
in.
a long time. And then the MM
No,
couple took even longer.
I didn't even know that there was one of the. Okay, well.
They like
Yeah.
show up
She
in.
couldn't write it.
She couldn't.
Like early 2000s, they didn't want an MM romance.
That's true.
So that's why she
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
write Butch and Vicious. So
Mhm.
that's why she waited so long to do their book.
Yeah, but the MM
okay.
was introduced in like 5 or 6,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we literally got teased for another 5 books.
Yeah.
There's this book
And
11.
there's another one. There's another MM romance in the spinoff.
Is it the new one?
No.
Oh, no. It's Blood Fury, right?
I don't remember which one, but it was kind of like the side
It was
romance,
half.
but it was pretty much half. Yeah.
It was like 2 romances in that
Yeah.
one book.
And it was so good. Oh my
It was
god.
really cute. Yeah,
Saxon, right?
Saxon. Yeah.
I'm bad at series, but I want to read these books.
Yeah. I'm like scared of all these paranormal romance series when I see like they're like 14 books.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm just like,
Yeah.
I can't.
it's like me trying to convince people to start the In Death series because you can't skip around in that series,
Yeah.
like at all.
Like 50.
50.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, and it's like a chronological story. So like she keeps progressing in her
Oh.
life and like new characters are introduced and it's not like well, they're doing like one case in this book and in that book they're doing a different case. You have to read it in order.
Yeah,
I'm only on book 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I made it to 8.
Yeah,
But
but they're so good.
They are
like
really
them.
What books
good.
are these?
The in-depth series.
JD Robb.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I read the first book. That was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it so much. Oh, the narration is like top tier.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I should probably listen.
Yeah,
The
she's like
audiobook is
really
really
good. And she does like the best voice for Rourke. Like usually I don't like female narrators for male characters, but her, like she does Rourke so well that when I first started listening to them, I listened to the first 3 books in like 3 days because I was unpacking from college after I graduated. So like I had a lot of things to do, but like they were so good. I couldn't stop listening to them. And she's really, really good.
The longest series I've read is the Black Dagger Brotherhood.
Yeah, you flew through those.
wow.
I remember you like surpassed me.
Yeah, I
And I was
remember
like,
watching
well, I'll
the
never catch
videos.
up.
It took me a year, but I got through them all.
How many are there now? 17?
I thought there's 18.
Ugh.
Okay.
Ugh.
Unless there's 17 in
that's too many.
Jackal.
Mm.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's probably mine then. That one or Side Changeling, if you count the spinoff.
Mm.
Okay.
Mine's
Yeah,
like
I feel like-
the longest is Harry Potter. That's the longest
Yeah.
series I've ever read.
I feel so bad. That's like the only series.
It's the only series I finished.
And you know what's bad is that I didn't even finish that when it originally came out. I finished it in like the last 3 years. I was like, I never finished this series. Let me go back and read from book 5 to 7 after I've read, you know,
Same.
1 through 4.
Yeah.
So I'm so bad at series. But you know
I
what I
only
did
read book
finish
7.
when it came out was Twilight. I read Twilight as it came out, every single book.
Well, there's 4 of
Uh,
them, so.
Yeah, but like it was impressive because those things are massive, and I was
Yeah.
in middle school.
They're
Like,
huge.
I
yeah,
rewatched
so
the final movie. So good.
No,
I don't know if I've actually ever seen the final all the way through. I
They
need to
changed
go back.
it from the book.
Yeah.
They
The
Oh, I haven't
did?
wa- I only
twist.
Aren't there like
Okay.
2 of the last book, 2 movies?
Yeah,
Right.
there's 2 parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need to go back and watch those because I loved
They
them back
are
in the
so
day.
fun. Like cringy but fun.
Did you go to
I mean, yeah,
the first one that came out?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't go to the
I did.
premiere, but I watched it.
Yes. So good.
I was dragged by my cousin to go see the first Twilight.
I was obsessed.
And I was like, what is this?
I was obsessed too, for sure.
Oh yeah,
Loved it.
so,
Because
so
I was like
me
a huge Hunger
and-
Games person.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
And I hadn't even read those books then, the Hunger Games. I knew that they were like a big, whoop-de-doo, but I had never read those. And I still haven't read them, and I'm probably never going to read them. But
Just still read the 4th book.
yeah, I'm good with the movies. It's not for me. It's not my jam. But yeah, I went with my 2 best friends when Twilight came out, and like my parents drove us because we were in middle school, and we all sat in the theater and we were all excited because we read the books, and then we came out of the theater and we were like, "What was that with the sparkle?" That was like the first question out of our mouth.
Sparkly vampires.
Because they did it all weird or whatever. It was weird compared to how she described it in the book. He was supposed to be like an actual diamond, and they had like glitter on his body. But it's whatever. Book people being picky about the stuff that we've read in the original text. I'm trying to think. I had a question, and then after we started talking about things, I forgot my question. Oh yes, most of you guys read like way more books than I do in a year. So do you think that because you read so many books that you're more prone to rating books around a 3-star than you would if you read like less books?
Yeah.
Like if I was more picky, yeah.
Yeah.
If I can't remember the plot out of the 25 books I read that month, then yes.
Yeah. But it's like sometimes you give it a good rating and then you try to remember it a few weeks later. It's like
You can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of my
See, that's me with
subscribers,
every book.
yeah, like one of my subscribers actually commented, like, you must read a lot of romance because I can tell from the way you're dragging a romance. And I'm like, yeah, I have high expectations now that I finished like 30 books in this month, and you can't top my list. Like, wow.
Well, I feel like I rate books higher because I'm afraid people are gonna come for me and say like, why is he rating everything 1 out of 5 stars? So I'm like super conscious.
Oh my god, true. I get thumbs
That's
down.
why I haven't like released any new ratings in a while. I'm just not. I don't want to make
comments.
What?
Do you guys get mean comments?
No, but I'm new.
Yeah, I do sometimes. I get people who go, "Why didn't you reply?"
Lisa.
And I'm like, sorry, like I don't have time sometimes.
Yeah.
And then I get thumbs down a lot. And I tell people thumbs down.
Our haters. We have our haters who show up to like every video and give it a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
They didn't thumbs down my Asian romances. So I guess they're not a racist.
That's good.
That's a win.
So, like,
I like that's the test.
They just keep me on another level for not liking them.
Yeah, once you mentioned it, I went and looked at your videos, and they were consistent. They're like dedicated to the thumbs down.
If I get 2 people, then maybe I would have said something bad. But it's like consistently one person hates me.
I think I have 2 now. Like I get 2 dislikes at least. And I'm like, what? Why?
It's still engagement.
Why? What?
It's still engagement.
That's true. Like you gave me a view.
Does
or you watched an ad.
Watched an ad that comes to me. Pay me my half a penny just so that you can hate me.
Exactly.
I mean, they add up. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I love how someone comes to your video and then gives you revenue, but still like hates your content, which is weird to me. I don't understand hate watching something.
Hate viewing is a thing. It's like hate reading a book.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that. I already told you I don't read a lot.
I have so much I have to read.
What this girl is doing right now. Yeah, I hate her.
Yeah.
No, I have like followed people on like Instagram and stuff and been like, I don't like this person very much. And then like every once in a while I'll see them on my feed. I won't go to their page. I don't have that much time in my life. But like I'll see them be like, I really don't like you. But like I want to know what you're doing. And then like I'll scroll back. I won't like it, but I'll like see it. And that's still like engagement for Instagram in some ways too, with how many people are like looking at it and how long you look at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's like LinkedIn. You look at what other high school people have been doing with their lives. You're like, what did you do? What did you do?
They get notified on LinkedIn.
You can turn it off.
Yeah, I have it turned off.
You even accept a LinkedIn request.
Oh,
call you
look at LinkedIn.
I don't know what anybody in my high school is doing since I deleted my Facebook. Thank God.
I was going to ask if you had Facebook, Desiree, because
I deleted it.
Lacey on Messenger, and I'm like, that's so much easier to keep track of messages.
I know, I do. That's the one thing I miss about Facebook is Messenger.
Yeah, I never use Messenger.
I know you don't.
I used to, yeah.
On there, I might look at it once, and then I never look at it again. I'm never on there.
It says active like 30 minutes ago for you sometimes, and I'm like, she might be on.
It's like active on Facebook, not Messenger.
No, I'll scroll through, look at author pages, and then that's it.
So like I made a Facebook temporary page just for that Polycon thing, and then I deleted it straight after. Because I just wanted to see what was going on with the like virtual Polycon. And since I didn't have the page, but yeah, I deleted my Facebook for mental health reasons. It was getting to be a lot. Like Facebook used to be fun, and then it started being all like political stuff. And I couldn't like focus on anything because also I was in college and I was watching all these political videos. That's how they get you. So I
deleted my high school Facebook and made a new Facebook with only people I like.
That's a good idea.
Really?
Yeah. And then I get like 100 requests from high school, and then they see me in real life and they go like, why didn't you just set me on Facebook? They'll be like, oh, you sent me a friend request? Okay, bye. And then like I'll walk away and say, but I won't. That was my shit falling off onto the floor. Ignore it. But yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, I just like, do the book stuff, author stuff. enter giveaways. That's all I do on Facebook.
Lacey only wins there. She wins everything.
She does.
She competes.
I know, I do get jealous. There's like some days I'm so tempted because Lisa's like, or not Lisa, but Lacey's like, yeah, I did the thing on Facebook, won this giveaway with like a t-shirt and 8 books. And I'm like, oh, wow, I want a t-shirt and 8 books.
And like the silent readers. She just competes with all and wins.
But yeah. There will be a time when Facebook is not as toxic, and I will make another account just for you, Lisa. But today is not that day.
Oh my.
Or you could make a line, and then we could like message online because I really like Line.
You're the only person that would be online.
What is that?
It's a messaging app. It's kind of like WeChat, but it's Japanese. But people use it everywhere.
Line is Japanese. I thought Line was Korean.
No, Kakao Talk is Korean. Line is Japanese.
Damn, I thought both of them were Korean.
Nah, but it's popular in Korea because apparently my friend has some Korean friends from when she taught over there, or taught. Wow, I can't words anymore. It's 9:30. Yeah, so they don't like Kakao Talk because the stickers aren't as great, but they really like the stickers online. So most people just use Line apparently. So. Words.
How has Ryan? I'm like digressing the whole conversation to like my Korean obsession, but like, yeah. But anyways,
it's okay.
Yeah.
Everyone, yeah, I have to
Lisa, I love K-pop so much.
K-pop is a lot of fun. That was my college job.
Is.
How'd you think of Blackpink's comeback?
What comeback?
They did it.
Jenny is bae.
Oh, I don't like
Jenny and Rose are bae.
Were they gone?
I think they took like a really long break.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
they
watched the Netflix.
You watch the movie.
Even though I literally don't do anything K-pop related, and I only heard about like Blackpink. I know their name. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
I watched it because I was like, okay.
Yeah, Blackpink in your area. What'd you say?
2 of my students love K-pop. So in yearbook, we have 1 freshman, and there was freshman focus day, so only freshmen in the building, and ran their whole schedule. So I had her for 45 minutes, and she literally talked to me about K-pop for 45 minutes. So I learned she loves Stray Kids. So.
You're like,
oh, okay. So she's so young. Oh my God, Stray Kids. All right. Yeah. I'm old. I'm an old K-pop fan. My favorite group...
I used to be a fan. Like,
yeah, I had Double S 501 on my cell phone.
Big Bang era was me.
Oh, before they got it onto all those scandals.
Yeah.
Went into a coma, came back out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I never followed them after like middle school though.
I loved Big Bang, but I had a Double S 501 keychain on my slider phone, so it was a bit of a minute. Since
I was a Girls' Generation stan.
Ooh, I like it.
Which is like I feel like that like.
And 21.
Yeah. New novel?
I like 21.
Yeah.
Did you read Jessica Jung's new novel?
I like ordered it as soon as I heard that she
finished it yet. I'm still 30% in for like the longest time, but like it's dark. But good.
Oh, okay.
Like people got so angry because they thought she was shading Girls' Generation with that book.
But she has like every right to. If that stuff that happened to the main character actually happened to her, she has every right to like shade everyone. Like, come on. Like,
I remember when she exited Girls' Generation, that was like a whole thing, and I had to follow it because I was in the office where I was doing K-pop research. So like I had to follow that whole thing. It was a time.
It was rough. I was just like, wait, they've been together for so long. You can't kick out Jessica.
The K-pop scandals, man, they just get more and more intricate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Especially YG. That's the last thing I'll say. YG's like known for scandals.
You know what the best one is the Kim Hung Jun scandal from Double S 501 with his baby mama drama.
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot. That had levels and layers.
Yeah.
But nobody heard the extra layers to that one because it was like oh, so he just left his baby mama out in like the wind and didn't even like help her out or whatever. But really, she was like threatening him with like text messages that he'll never see his kid or whatever. Yeah. And he was going to take care of the kid because he's Catholic and stuff like that. It's like I think he was also going to like offer to marry her and all this mess. But she just she was a lot. It was a whole thing. But anyways, I know that like 3 people in this chat don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about too anymore.
Sorry.
It's okay. We're sorry.
I'm like 2016 K-pop fan. Just started.
Oh, so I started like K-pop in 2008 when Full House was still a new K-drama.
Yeah.
So.
Oh wow, that's way back there.
Yeah, I was in middle school and I watched Full House, and then Rain was like my first like K-pop crush. Nobody knows who Rain is anymore, but you know it's fine.
Yeah, that's really old.
Yeah,
he's still around though.
This is why I'm like that old person on the lawn with my cane, like get off my lawn with these new K-pop fans sometimes. Because Ray was like my first K-pop love.
It's a circle of life. Every year there's just going to be 20 K-pop groups, and they're going to get bigger and bigger. It's a circle of life.
Yeah.
I don't like the progression. It's a lot.
It just happens really fast, but that's social media for you. So.
Yeah, I also watched like an old K-pop song video today. It was like from 2010 to 2015, and I was like, first off, 2015 was like yesterday. Calm down. And second of all, half of the video was 2015 songs. So I was like, how is this an old K-pop song video? And they're mostly from 2015. So, you know, it's whatever.
I know when you said Full House, I thought you meant Full House, like the TV show.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. You know how many people I had to explain this to back in 2008? I was like, yeah, I'm watching Full House. It's a Korean show. And everyone's like, what do you mean? It's the sitcom from like the 90s and the 80s. Yeah, I know. I had to explain that so many times. I've watched it like 3 or 4 times in my lifetime because it was like the first one. So I had nothing else to watch. So I've seen it a lot. But I wouldn't recommend it now. If you're ever going to watch a K-drama, don't watch that as your first one. The effects are bad, the wardrobe's not that great, and he's a complete jerk. But at the time, it was like the best thing ever.
See, the thing with K-dramas I can't get into is like they do like too much of like I'm gonna stare into your eyes, like those gazes for like. It could be like a whole 5-minute scene and they're just like staring at each other.
Okay, be grateful that you missed the era of like the revolving camera where they were standing and kissing in the center and the camera went around like 3-5 times. People used to, I think people used to call it like the spinning world effect. Because like they would just be kissing and like the camera went around so you could get every single angle.
Like their head,
it's a wall kiss.
Like yeah. And then you're spinning around them.
Yeah, the wall kiss got better in recent years. It's not as bad, but yeah.
What about the cancer subplot? Like they randomly get cancer and they die.
Yeah, that was really big. That was really, really big.
It was dramatic.
Like old K-dramas. Yeah. I watched Stairway to Heaven. That was that exact plot. If you even know what that one is. That one's from 2002. So that's a good one.
I don't know older drama. I'm sorry.
Look. Yeah, so once again with my cane of my lawn. But yeah, it's a really old one.
So
I don't even think that actress acts anymore.
So after this readathon, what are you guys excited to read? Like what genre? Or do you guys
historical romance?
Historical romance?
Yes. For sure.
I want to read the Diana Quincy that I saw you talk about, Jess. My librry had it. I was like,
really good.
Reserve, put a hold on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There was
I've been
something
missing
in my
historicals.
I want to read motorcycle romances and dark romances.
What?
How dark?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I told you to read those novellas. Like
you should read Anna Zaris. She's really dark.
Alexa Riley, that whole series thing. Yeah.
Put it on the wish list. Time to go through it.
Oh, our readathon starts, the Bridgerton readathon, so I'm reading The Duke and I.
Oh yeah, I was gonna join. I got the copy from my library.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be supportive on the sidelines. I'm not good with series, so but I will watch the show.
It's only like 9 books, right?
It's like 8.
So long.
Like, is it 8?
8 books.
Yeah, they're they're thick though.
They're thick.
That's like one more than Harry Potter. I can do that.
Wow.
It'll be your new long series.
Yeah.
I'll get to it eventually, but I can't do it in a readathon. But I will watch the show and I'll try and read them later. But I've read book 1 and I do like the series, like the story.
I got this cover too.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh
I
my
saw it here.
goodness,
I loved
so
it.
Pretty.
You're gonna make me go on
I
eBay,
love it.
and I'm just gonna
I
go.
find it for a good price on eBay, and then Megan found it for me from.
Did you stop getting on eBay, Lisa?
Had a week where everything came through good, and then Paranormal Romance Readathon happened, and then I was like, Lacey, I really need these early 2000s shitty like contemporary paranormal. And then I ordered a lot, and then I went.
They're like chick lit paranormal, you know.
Then I went. Thrift books is cheaper than eBay. Why was I dueling with these like people when I could buy it at a normal price? So then I ended up spending $100 on thrift books.
Hey, no.
Oh,
Lisa.
But it wasn't even like a lot of books. It was just because shipping was so expensive. And then Lacey told me that shipping was only $1 and it gets free after 10. And I'm like here paying out $30 for shipping. And I'm like, what is my life? But I'm convincing myself it's a good deal. And then I do the
Lisa.
and I'm like, this is not a good
Lisa,
deal.
no.
So needless
But
to say,
sometimes thrift books they sometimes aren't great about what they send you.
No.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a crapshoot.
Yeah, I don't get their historicals. I just get like hardcover paranormal stuff, like series I'm collecting. Usually,
I don't get the right historical cover.
Yeah, so I don't try that. Like those big companies that don't show covers, like the right covers, I don't bother trying to buy historicals from them.
Yeah, I think I've only ever done hardcovers from thrift books after I got like a not so great book from them, like a mass market. So I just do hardcovers and hope for the best even then. But I rarely use them because I remember Jess was using them a lot, and then like I was starting to use them a little bit, and the quality was just not there for something that's supposed to be very good. It was like the spines all cracked. And I was like, I think very good should be like at minimum a crease, or maximum, I should say, a crease. But it had like multiple cracks.
Yeah.
You should buy from Amazon though, because they do refund you if it's not the right, like
the
condition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you can find good deals there.
Very good condition, and I got it, and it was barely acceptable. So then I complained, and they just refunded me, and I didn't even have to send the book back. So Amazon is like really good with that.
That's
stuff.
nice.
I sometimes check there. But now I'm like super picky when I do that with Amazon, just because like if I'm going on Amazon, I want a semi-pristine book. So if it doesn't have very good or above, then I won't really mess with it. And a lot of times it's like the same price of what Amazon already has. So I just get the new one and don't chance it. And
that's what I
know I'm
Lisa.
buying into the system, but
I tell Lisa this all the time.
It's okay.
She like breaks down the price per book, and I'm like, you could just buy it off Amazon.
It's cheaper. It's
like
cheaper.
$1.
Lisa,
$1 cheaper.
$2. And then also, I don't care about the condition of my books. Like sometimes I don't.
I do.
If it's
I
a
do.
paper book, yes, maybe. But if it's like a random book, I don't really care. Like
yeah. The books I buy, I don't. I just get the audiobook and listen to them. So I never have to open them. So they stay pristine.
I love that. I read along though sometimes if I have the physical. So like if I get the audiobook and I'll like read along with my physical. But if I read it via audio first, then
Lisa, why are you doing
why do you torture us?
It's already broken. I got it like this, and it's carrying me, Lacey. We know her. She's fine. We can do this.
It still hurts. It still hurts. That book did nothing to you.
Yeah. Cover artist did nothing to me. Look how pretty. So pretty.
I have gotten books though where the step back is ripped out, and I'm just like,
what are they doing with it? That's my question.
That's the worst.
It's
the worst.
So sad.
They sliced it
out before.
They sliced it out for me with a precision knife, so I wouldn't see it, but I saw it.
Wow.
No, it takes effort to like cut it out that cleanly, you know?
They're psychopaths. Why? They're psychopaths.
That's the only explanation, yes.
You're the psychopath that reads books like that.
Yeah.
They're inanimate objects. They don't have feelings.
They have feelings. They have emotions.
Yeah, but like my thing with like the breaking of the spine is, especially with mass markets, as soon as you do that, it's vulnerable to fall apart. So I don't want it to fall apart later.
But like I
heard there's like a way you can stretch the spine so it doesn't.
I'm not doing all that. That sounds like work.
It's like really time consuming, but you can like work it and loosen it.
I remember when I sold a bunch of old books at my used bookstore. What is it called? I don't even remember.
Book Off?
Yes, Book Off. But they were like, wow, your books are in really good condition. And I was like, yes, I am proud of how I treat my books.
Did you get it for a higher price?
I think they do give higher prices. I mean, it's like barely anything still, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still good though.
Usually the books in Book Off in both Japan and in America are in pretty good condition. Mm-hmm. Like the books that were in Japan were like in pristine condition. And I was just like, these people take care of their stuff. You know, that's what I'm talking about, you know, taking care of their stuff. And all the things that I got from Book Off there were like, I think so like I remember this very specifically. I was at the counter and I was buying a DVD. And like they do like the little quality check. They like open it and be like, oh, there's like a little scratch here. Is that okay? And I'm like, sir, it's on the top of the DVD. Like that's not gonna do anything to the play of the DVD.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, good. And like I went to another bookstore and the plastic was like just a little bit ripped off the book. And she's like, I'll get you a new one, a prestige. I'm like, I'm gonna go back to my hotel and rip it off immediately. I don't understand, but you know, it's fine. Quality customer service, but still.
I don't have a problem reading them without cracking the spine, though.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, me either.
You guys feel like
exactly.
But I feel like
how I read this.
And then I open it. Yeah.
I mean, this one is a little floppy.
Yeah.
But
like, wouldn't your spine dent in the middle?
No.
I get like slight creases, but like not really even. It's like just a little bit, and then it goes back to normal. Like I don't like force it, basically.
Like growing up, like I couldn't buy books myself because they're too expensive. So that's why I start hoarding now because I can. So I do what I want. But anyways, so my friends lend me their books, and then they'll be like, Lisa, you have to read it like this. And I'll be like, I can't even see the other word at the end. Like like this, like, you know, just like a nice little you know.
I just feel like my thing is like I'm not even like doing the whole like, oh, I must read it with like it at the 45-degree angle. I'm just like reading it, but I'm not like, you know, cracking it. So I don't understand what other people are doing.
Your hands to touch both, because I do. Like I want to like feel it. Like when I'm like, yeah.
Sometimes I just do like one of these actions right here. I don't.
I
support the spot
sides, and then that stops it.
Yeah.
Or I just read it like this.
Oh my.
I just don't force it. Like.
Yeah.
You just let the book open to where it wants to open.
Now, like,
there you go, Charles. Just open it to where it wants to open.
Basically, yeah.
Just let it be.
Cracking the spines. Like it's just like this is how you read. Where do you keep it though? Like after you finish reading it, do you put it back on your shelves or like do you keep it in a shelf?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you separate?
It goes on the shelf.
Like, do you separate it from your other books, or?
Oh, like read, unread?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, heck no, that's too much.
I only separate
No, that's too
genre.
much.
I do genre.
I do mine by color and size and how pretty the spine is.
Mhm.
That's it. I want
I
them
do
to look
Tetris.
pretty.
that. I always want to do that, but then I'm like, oh, I can't
Series
write
won't be
anything.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm like, it just has to look pretty. I'll know where everything is, but it has to look pretty.
Mine goes on the
Yeah.
floor. So yeah.
Yeah.
And go
We know.
set it in the hallway, and then I move it down to the basement, and then I pray to God there's no water leakage. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You're making me anxious, Lisa.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I have a favorites shelf though, so like I
Yeah.
know it makes me happy, but then that's it. Like the rest is just like I'm like the anti-book lover. But I read books.
You just have so many, they're not precious anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, yes, I am a hoarder. Welcome to
You know, but this is good because I want to make a booktuber consumerism video, and it's just taking me a while to write my paper so I can present it in a video. Oh, I'm totally serious about the paper.
Really? I love it.
See, my whole thing is like I'm not using my degree because nobody will hire me, so I'm gonna put it to use some way.
Do
And this
it.
is how I'm doing it.
Put it for a download. $1.99.
Just-
Download the paper.
Just join the audiobook club.
There you
You
go.
don't have to think about it. They just take up like space on your phone.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I had a friend who went to a Polycon with me and she got her audiobook signed. But I didn't
audiobook.
Wait, what?
yeah, like on her phone. She got it signed.
Oh, like just touch screen sign.
Oh, that's
Yeah, because
cool.
she had an Android, so like she took out like the little pencil and then she had the lady.
That's awesome.
Wow. I mean, I guess you could do that with ebooks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was so funny and cute.
Yeah, that's pretty new.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
consumerism, like I showed a snippet of my email alert for my credit card charge. Like I showed 2 to my friend, and my friend was like, I don't get it. Did you get hacked? Like, did somebody like hack your account?
I saw your story, and your stories always have
That
me
was
cracking
so
up, by the
funny.
way. But
And I'm
I
like,
saw that, and I was like, oh my god.
I was like, no, that's just me buying. And I was like literally triggered again today at work. And then I was like showing my cart to Lacey again. Lacey's like, what's this now? And I'm like, it's just random books that I see and I'm just adding them. Like, it's fine.
But the thing is like,
Okay.
I'm like you, even if it doesn't always manifest itself in books. Like, I just like spent all this money on Christmas decorations. You know, like, you know what I mean? Because I subscribe to retail therapy. So like, I'm stressed about the election. So like, I got like Dollar Tree Christmas decorations because stress from the election.
Dollar Tree books?
Okay.
Nah, well, they do have Dollar Tree books too, but
so
I got Christmas decorations.
They're so good.
I spend
They
way
are
too much
good.
on audiobooks.
Yeah, how does your wallet support that?
Yeah.
That's
It's
the
like
question
not
I've been
normal.
wondering. Because they're like
Like-
$35 sometimes.
Well,
Like I
didn't
literally
you
got to a
try
point
it?
where I maxed out on the highest plan.
Yeah, you told me that. Like you bought the yearly plan with the biggest discount, but still, that's like
How does that work?
so
What is
much.
okay? So break that down for me because I don't know how this works. What is that?
No, like
entail?
you used to be able to like get the ebook from the library and then it gives you the discounted audio price, but they stopped doing that for some books.
Mm.
So I will like buy the ebook, return the ebook, and then buy the audiobook before I return it, so I get it for cheaper.
Oh my god.
Oh
Wait,
my
you can
God.
do that. Oh yeah.
Or like
I never
if
thought
you
of
do
doing that.
KU, you can get it cheaper too.
Mhm.
You can, yeah. I had the option to buy Power of Hades, and I just used my credit, and then I transfer that credit for Addie LaRue. So like, I didn't
Mhm.
waste that credit.
I always like, return my book to get the credit back.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
be
because
like
I'm never re-listening to Power of Hades.
Yeah.
it's like bad. Like I feel like if I buy like 20 audiobooks, I return like 10 of them. So like
Wow.
my emails to Audible,
Audible?
are like, here's the 100 books that I read. I'm returning 50 of them.
It is still let
And
you
they
do
let you
that?
do that, really? That's awesome.
Well, because like
No,
I'll do
one time they
refunds
actually
for
like sent me an
ebooks.
email saying they're like, we're gonna revoke your return privileges because you returned such a high. But I was like, I buy so many.
That's true. You do still spend a lot of money on them.
Yeah.
I get that for
I can't
ebooks
do
because
that to
I'll like
Libro.
I'll do the refund for ebooks if I didn't like
Mhm.
it. You know, I think you have
Yeah.
to be within like a week or whatever of buying
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And sometimes I like do it so much, so like you have to call customer service to
Mhm.
get your refund on this book. So then I just leave it because I don't want to call anybody.
I still
No,
call.
you
I still
email
call.
them and then they will do it for you. I got blocked. I can't return anything online.
Oh
no.
God.
You-
So now what? Wait, so now what?
Like Amazon ebook?
No, for audiobooks.
Oh, I thought
Like you
that
usually
one.
can go online and return it, but like
Mm.
they don't let me. I have to call.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, if that still works, you know.
Hey, they still do it. They don't give me any trouble. I
yeah.
just say like I no longer want these books, and I like have like a list that I just
Oh,
copy
do
and
you
paste.
like call them and then tell them all these?
That's because they don't care. They're like, I don't get paid enough for this.
They
And
don't
like, all right, let's
care.
just click.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Dang. Okay.
Working the
You should do it
system.
because
See.
Audible gives you a year
Mhm.
to return.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Which is great. Yeah.
Yeah, which is great.
I should just
And
use
audiobooks
that.
are not expensive.
The system that someone at Amazon's watching us right now, and they're like, "We gotta fix these. We gotta fix these." These people
Lisa,
are-
watch them block me. Watch them
yeah,
block
they're
me
just
from
like.
returning.
I came on here looking for books, but I work at Amazon. Now I know, and they just like expose us. We exposed ourselves.
Yeah. I learned
I'm
this when I
exposed.
returned the audiobook for Beach Read because it's the same person that narrated One True Loves or Two. What is that book from?
Oh, the Taylor
Oh.
Jenkins Reid one.
Oh,
Yeah, because I
yeah.
didn't like that book, and so it's the same narrator. So I'm thinking that it's like One True Loves again while I'm reading Beach Read. So I was like, I can't have the audiobook for
Is
this.
it
So I
Julia
returned it.
Whelan? Whelan?
I think so. That name sounds familiar. It's not
Yeah,
that she's a
she was
bad
a-
narrator though.
She's good.
Yeah, I
she's
just
really
couldn't
popular.
have that voice again. So whenever she does another audiobook that I want, it's just I won't listen to it because I'll associate it to One True Love. I really did not like that book. BookTube set me up for failure with that one. I was so upset.
I told you. I didn't like that one.
I was expecting to be blown away with the way people were talking about that book. I should have known because none of them actually read romance.
There you go.
Yeah. But you know, that was my bad.
That's okay. I thought Nicholas Sparks was a romance author until I started watching people's videos.
Yeah.
I was like, A Walk to Remember is so good. I was like, what is this happily ever after?
Did you hear what he said? He's like, I'm not a romance author.
Yeah.
And he's like, my books aren't in the romance section. I'm like, okay, sir, whatever. Sit down. Leave now, please.
Which is weird
love
because
that.
he's technically profited off of being a male romance author. And he's just gonna
For sure.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Like his books are fine. It's just that everybody dies all the time. Or they're like
Yeah, he has a theme for that.
Or the dog died in one. That was the bad one.
Yeah.
I read one where the dog died.
Someone has to die in a Nicholas Sparks book.
Yeah,
They
for that
can't be
end.
happy.
I'm like,
Well, then you don't know, are they going to die or not? Because he'll always leave it like up in the air. Because he'll always get into a life or death situation at the end.
Oh, come on. I haven't watched any of his stuff and I haven't read any of his stuff. So.
I've only watched. I've never read.
I used to
Really?
read them in high school.
I read them in high school too. Yeah,
do you
totally.
guys like The Notebook?
Because my mom read them, and so I could read them.
The Notebook is so sad.
I haven't watched it.
Me either.
Yeah. And I feel like at this point, I've just seen the memes from it so many times that I wouldn't find it serious. I would just be laughing at it. So I don't care.
Don't be like me. Like, I watched A Walk to Remember. I didn't know like that it was a romance. I just saw it on TV one day. I was like, oh, this is a nice little like love story. And then
a nice little
like I'm like, wait, she and then I just like start my parents are looking at me like, why is he crying? I was like, I wasn't expecting it.
No, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever watch any of his stuff. I have other things that I could watch.
Do you guys watch Grey's Anatomy?
I used to.
Pick me.
I do.
Just pick me. That's nobody remembers. Love me. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's a TikTok.
I do.
I'm obsessed with.
I'm not on TikTok either. I try to like reduce all of my social media usage. I have a timer on my Instagram, which is why I don't post very often anymore. So like it cuts me off after 2 hours. But also like for TikTok, my mom is like all about TikTok, which I think is funny. That's like her favorite website app thing ever.
Oh, yeah. I only know TikTok through like the Cardi B song that I won't say the name of the song. Yeah. That's the only reason why I heard about TikTok. I was like, what is this?
Oh my gosh.
That is blank, blank, blank.
Basically, yeah.
I just refer to it as like that Cardi B song.
Yeah, so it'll be like every morning my mom will be like, did you watch that video I sent you from TikTok? And I'm like, Mom, I don't even have like the app. Like
I know.
So I downloaded it just for her.
This is me and Lisa.
Lisa I said Lacey
TikTok videos.
TikToks. Like, hey bud, like, hey, we gotta go down to Tim Hortons, grab a double, eh? And then she'll be like, I don't get it. Farming TikTok for Canadians, and that's when it gets bad. You're lucky I didn't send you those ones because you would never get the farming TikTok with like the cows and the horses and the snow. It's just weird.
My brother sends me anime TikToks, and my mom sends me craft, dance, and hair braiding TikToks. I'm sure she watches a whole other host of things on there, but that's what she sends me. And then my brother sends me all like the obscure like anime references that I don't even get because it's from like those long series that have 600 plus episodes that I won't touch. So yeah, my attention span does not go that far.
What is everyone watching on Netflix?
Everyone's watching that Emily thing, but I'm not watching that.
Emily in Paris?
Yeah.
I didn't either.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
Isn't it a dumb
It does.
show?
Some people say it's dumb, but I see a lot of videos that are like, it's a good show, but I hate her fashion sense. And here's the breakdown to why I hate her fashion sense. There's a lot of those. I'm trying to think, what am I watching on Netflix? I've been binging Netflix recently. So I watched the Unsolved Mysteries thing. And then where's my list? Come on, Netflix.
I watched this adult cartoon show called Close Enough. It's not porn.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
It's not that one. It's not just this channel. So like, Close Enough is just an adult. It's like Family Guy, but it's not dirty. So it's really good.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
8 episodes.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like,
but I'm watching The Big Bang Theory right now.
Isn't it so good?
Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm rewatching it. Like I'm going back into the older seasons to like go back. But you know, obviously the jokes are sexist and it's not the greatest representation for females. And there's like a lot of things that are wrong with Sheldon and like all this stuff. But like everything, you know, that wise is pretty good.
It's so easy to watch.
Yeah. It's like dumb, so you could just watch it in the background and you just relax and stuff.
Did you guys see the trailer for When Dimple Met Rishi? Because it was on Netflix India. Is it coming to America?
I think it's supposed to.
Oh, really?
Because Netflix India
on Twitter.
On Twitter. But not Netflix. So
I guess if enough people are interested. Like they did with 365 days.
Oh yeah.
That movie.
I still haven't watched it, and I don't know if I actually will, to be honest.
I just remember the scene where
Just do it.
Just
like that scene with her neck. Like he just grabs her and kisses her with the neck, and I'm just like, what's happening with this right now? I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah. I'm also just like a really bad movie watcher. It takes me forever to get to movies. Like I'm way more inclined to watch a series, which is weird because it's longer. But yeah, it takes me forever to get to movies. I'm actually not watching anything except I'm just like waiting for true crime stuff to come out at this point, and then I binge those.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping up with the Great British Baking Show, and then
That's so good.
I love it.
I
and then
love that show.
rewatching the last season of Schitt's Creek.
I keep hearing about that show.
I'm not caught up yet.
I love it.
My director is friends with the daughter's, like, you know, the daughter, the actress, his husband.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So just to say, Canada is just a very small country. If we didn't know that already. Everybody just knows each other here.
Oh, I did watch Enola Holmes though recently.
Oh, yes.
I love that.
It was really, really good. I loved it.
Loved that one.
I've been making my way through people's list of Dark Academia movie recommendations, and I have a whole video on Japanese dramas, but my audio's all messed up, so I have to refilm it. But yeah, so that one was on someone's list, so I watched it, and it was really, really good. Also, I'm gonna need people to put some like trigger warnings, disclaimers, X, Y, and Z on these Dark Academia movies, because I didn't know that there was like suicide in one of the movies, and I didn't know that there were racist jokes in another one of the movies. I just go in blind. I'm like, oh, it's on their list.
Yeah.
And then I find out that, you know, there's like these like host of racist jokes and slurs. The one that I watched, I couldn't finish. It was called School Ties with Brendan Fraser, and like it's like
Brendan Fraser.
Yes, that's why I watched it.
Whatever his name is, Brendan.
Yeah,
yeah.
So it's like 1992 Brendan Fraser. He's like in his prime.
The Mummy, Brendan Fraser.
The Mummy. So,
Yeah.
okay, which one? The
He's on
Mummy or
Tarzan,
Mummy Returns? I like the second one more.
I like the first one better. I just rewatched both of them because I was also on someone else's Dark Academia list.
Those are good.
But yeah, he was in some 1992 movie called School Ties, and he was Jewish and in like a Catholic school, and it was like 1952, and they didn't like Jews, so it was just like a bunch of Jewish slurs. Someone said the N-word, and then I cut the movie off. I was like, you can't do that.
You guys seen George of the Jungle? That is not Tarzan. That's George of the Jungle.
Oh,
so good though. I loved George of the Jungle growing up. Oh my gosh.
I was obsessed with that movie.
I love that movie.
So good.
And I want to watch it now because of his abs.
You should.
You've never seen George of the Jungle?
I watched like half of it and then I just stopped.
Okay.
I was a young child who didn't know what was happening to my body back then.
Okay.
Sorry.
That was one of those movies they like played over and over on Disney Channel. So I probably watched it like 10 times or something, because I would like go to my friend's house and we would like eat dinner and then we would watch the movies that were on Disney Channel. So one of the Netflix movies I had on my phone just started playing. Over the Moon. That's one I want to watch.
That's good.
Oh, you've seen it?
You should watch Over the Moon. It's really good.
It looks cute.
It has Philippa Sue from Hamilton.
Oh, is that who that
is? She's in it.
I still haven't
really
watched
cute.
Hamilton. I watched like 20 minutes of it. I never went back.
Same.
It's long.
I only watched Act 1.
Yeah.
They started barking, and I was like, I'll come back to it. Never did.
I'm not a part of like the like obsessed with it crowd. Like I'll admit that it was good, but I'm also like, one, I'm not really into musicals, and two, I just didn't see what all the hype was about. But I mean, I tried. I watched it. I gave it a fair shot. But yeah, people were obsessed with the Hamilton when it came out.
Yeah. Why is everybody obsessed with Dark Academia? I'm confused.
First it started like in like 2017, 16-ish on Tumblr. And I was on Tumblr in those days. So like I was into the aesthetic when it really didn't have a name. But the theory is that it's popular right now because most of the country in America is rejecting science. So as like a pushback, the idea of romanticizing education is like very appealing to people. And I like that theory and I'm sticking to it.
I thought it was just because it's Halloween. People like
No.
I just thought it was aesthetic, and it was like a meme, like academia.
Yeah, so like aesthetics is also like a new thing that wasn't a thing when I was in high school, middle school-ish. The whole aesthetic thing. These kids with their like newfangled things that I don't understand, but I kind of like it. So I've used the word aesthetic so many times in my daily vocabulary now, thanks to the 14-year-olds.
that happened like way back when aesthetic was like a 3-year thing already. Like,
yeah,
everybody said that.
I didn't like catch on to it until like the last 2-ish years. But like I've like really noticed people saying the word aesthetic in like their videos and stuff, and all the aesthetic names.
Dorian Gray, because it's in the preface of Dorian Gray that I teach to my students.
Oh, I love
aestheticism. So it's been around.
It's such a good book.
Yeah,
that's when I thought you talked
I love
about
that book.
Like, I love Dorian Gray. I love that book so much.
I have not read that one.
Good.
It's not one of my required readings.
You should, for sure.
It's one of my favorite books of all time.
One day, maybe, possibly a movie, maybe. I don't read classics. I just don't read classics. I get bored. I've tried reading classics. I tried reading The Odyssey by myself, and I've tried reading Wuthering Heights by myself. I tried reading Moby Dick on my own.
Oh my god!
No.
Why would you read Moby Dick? Like it's all like whale hunting.
You're picking the worst ones.
Here's my thing. When I was in middle school, I had like the idea of dark academia is what I wanted to be. The romanticization of knowing all of these classics and like the references that were in TV shows. So like if it was mentioned somewhere, I wanted to read it. So I knew what they were talking about. So it was like Moby Dick, The Odyssey, Wuthering Heights, Tom Sawyer, which I did read, and Huckleberry Finn, which I also read. Both of those were kind of painful. I think Tom Sawyer has a lot of like painting of fence in it. And there was like a bunch of classes. So I'm like, I need to read it to be like cultural and, you know, all that crap and whatever. But I try. So I don't read classics. I don't like them. I always think of like The Old Man and the Sea now, because that was what they made us read in high school. And that was like the epitome of why I hate classics. Because it's just a man afloat in the ocean by himself.
Hemingway.
You know, like a dinghy.
Hemingway is awful.
Oh, I love that book, The Old Man and the Sea.
He's not awful. He's just very, Well,
like,
and there are so many
Wuthering
different
Heights.
levels
That's
of
like the OG, like tortured gothic romance.
I love Wuthering Heights.
I love Wuthering Heights. Yeah. So good. So good.
I'll watch a movie maybe one day, eventually in the future.
It is getting late though.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
For 2 hours.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a grandma. I go to sleep now. So
yeah.
I'm sure both of my parents are asleep. So.
Here, but
yeah, I need to make sure my dog is still
alive.
She hasn't said it. She hasn't barked.
You gotta make sure your dog, and then somebody filled in with alive.
No, like she's like in the back seat in our car seat, like sleeping. I get worried because I don't hear her. I'm like, is she still back there alive?
Well, thank you everybody who joined the readathon.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I awakened.
You did. You're awakening. You've reached enlightenment. It's happened.
Next, I'm gonna read mafia romances, and then people are gonna be like, what? They're gonna be so confused.
Do the thing.
And then Lacey's gonna hear all of it. Okay,
bye. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.